Ready? 네, 빅토리아입니다. 국회의사당에 있고요. 저는 109를 봅니다.
All right, everybody. So here we are in South Korea. This is not supposed to be an interview. This is just two friends meeting after a very long time. That's all that this is. Two friends meeting after a very long time. So, Victoria.
Yes?
All right. I don't want to interview you. Okay, you're eating, so go ahead and eat. So I'll just talk. I'll just talk for a minute, and then when you want to say something, then you just stop.
Questions for you.
What's that?
I have questions for you.
All right, that's good. That's good. So we're sitting here at Starbucks. So for the people at home who are watching us, this is you know where you are. 10/9.
Your birthday.
My birthday. Yep.
In Korean, 한글날.
Yeah. 한글날 제 생일날 같은 날이에요.
맞아요. 한국말로 인터뷰 해도 되나요?
아니요. No.
Okay.
Come in closer.
Come closer.
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe a little bit back so that my face size can be smaller.
It's-
for us, it's important.
It's what it is I think everything. I think you can see everything very well. One point or 0.5. I changed it, so it looks fine. I think it looks fine.
Okay.
All right. So I left Korea in 2016, and we haven't seen each other since then. So it's been 9 years.
Right.
But before that, we didn't see each other because I was working in another town. We met in Daegu.
Yes. Yes.
And we met with Manam. All right. And let's see what type of adventures we got in. We came to Seoul for a trip together. What was that? Manam World Day or something?
It was like a kind of peace walk, youth peace walk kind. Yeah, it was like May 25th.
What's that?
I think to my memory, it was like a May
May?
25th.
May 25th.
It was
Okay.
like a youth peace walk
Okay.
in Seoul.
All right. So we had a fun day that day.
Yeah, you sat next to me.
Yeah, on the bus.
And you shared a lot of things, very personal things, and some advice.
Because you're my friend. I'm like, Victoria, I'll tell you.
Advice that I never had before from anyone, but I cannot tell here. It was very interesting.
So, let's see. So what's our age difference?
Oh, I cannot tell.
No, because because in Korea, you are my dongsaeng.
Yeah.
You're dongsaeng. You're younger than I am.
Yeah,
Okay.
동생. Because
Yeah.
he's oppa. He's older than me.
Yeah.
Then we call an oppa to someone who is male, but then like age-wise older than,
But-
for example, me here.
Okay. Now, truth be told, when I met Victoria, she was so pretty, and because her English was so excellent, I was so shocked. I was extremely shocked when I met
Okay.
you. So, it was the power dynamic because I was older. That, yeah, I could not be like what? I could not consider you as a potential, girlfriend or something like this.
You could not?
I could not because
Why?
of the age difference.
Oh, okay.
And you said that, no, you're older than me. You can't do that, And I was like, but you're so smart. You're so pretty. I'm like, okay, whatever. Right?
Thank you. You
Right?
never told me that.
I mean, that was my impression.
Yeah.
And when I met you, I was so shocked with your English. I was like, how? How did you? Okay, so the Korean portion will be American style 영어로 어떻게 배웠어요? I'm trying to say, how did you learn to speak Spanish so well, like an
Spanish?
American? I said Spanish?
Yes, it's okay.
Spanish,
English.
Korean, and English. English.
English.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me question.
Yeah. How did you learn to speak English so well?
Well, I went to the States when I was high school student.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Well, it had to have been. You
Yeah.
had to have been.
I went to the States, Missouri, when I was a high school student, and then I returned. And after that, if you don't practice a foreign language, you get to lose it easily, right? Unless you practice it. So what I did, like a 만남 activity, it was a good way to practice English meeting foreigners, and also career-wise, I tried to work at a environment where I can utilize my English ability so that I don't lose it at least.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump around. So tell us what you do now today.
Today,
Yeah.
well, I'm a reporter.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know?
No.
But I cannot tell everything because it's like somehow at some distance confidential
Yes,
is there.
yes,
So
yes.
I'm a reporter and at newspaper, and I'm a reporter at the National Assembly. But I work for private, media newspaper, daily newspaper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Chukahe. Oh
you.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm in the present. My friends are so dynamic.
Yeah.
Victoria and Sylvia, and Sylvia's a colonel in the U.S. Military. I don't know if I told you about her, but yeah. So I met with Sylvia yesterday. We go back.
Yesterday in Korea?
Oh
Or-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because she's stationed here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
American.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Korean American.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So my friends are powerful people. Because I'm here at the National Assembly. I'm like, oh my gosh, look
I
at
see
this.
some of people here, lawmakers. I saw.
Oh my gosh.
Lawmakers
So-
there.
Wow. Okay.
I saw one
Okay.
person.
All right. So we met. Yeah. You were gonna say?
Yeah, I want to ask you questions
Yes, yes.
earlier. So, how have you been, Larry?
I've been
Yeah.
great. Let's see. So many years. We're talking 10 years.
Yeah.
So over the 10 years, well, I can't get too personal. I don't want to get too personal, but
You got to tell me later after.
yeah. After
cameras
this,
off.
I've been teaching Spanish. So in Los Angeles for about 8 to 10 months or so, and then now it's my summer vacation. That's why I'm traveling.
Oh, your summer vacation.
Summer
I
vacation
see.
right now. But since 2019, it's been my mission to grow my YouTube channel. Because I think I have an interesting story. And Victoria helped me with one of my videos, for those of you who are watching. So I have a video where you read Korean to help explain to Koreans, the story of mine about, Bekuban.
Peku.
Yeah. 10월 9일 날. Yeah. So, yeah, just working. I'm on vacation now, so that's about
Oh, I see.
it. But with regard to the channel, I wanted to go to the countries where I had interesting experiences with these numbers. So in Korea, it was the first time I realized that my birthday was a national holiday.
Right.
Or it was the first time I lived somewhere where my birthday and holiday, were in alignment.
Oh, just to give you. Today's my birthday. June 25th is Korean War. You know Yu-Gi-Oh?
I did not know that.
Yeah, today is my birthday.
생일 축하해요.
감사합니다.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so you're here because it was related to
I did not know that. Birthdays are so important. And if I
Wow.
had known that, I would have brought you a gift. And oh, wow.
And also, for Korea, June 25th is a very memorable day. Not good way. Korean War, outbroke. Is it outbroke or happened?
Yeah.
So many lawmakers and people kind of have a moment to commemorate.
Yeah. So it's interesting because where I'm staying, I'm staying near the War Memorial. So I had no idea. This is a very synchronistic moment. A very, like, wow, look at that. It's your birthday, the Korean War Memorial. I'm staying near there, and
National Assembly over there, where
Yeah.
the martial law, events happened there.
so things are. Yeah, I see the police presence. So yeah, things are. I'm unaware of a lot of what's going on. I'm not paying attention to the national news. I've heard a lot of things. I don't want to really talk about that, but yeah, I get that.
So anyway, you're traveling.
Yeah.
If we go back to a question regarding you,
Yes.
you're traveling, and especially you chose Korea because it was related to your birthday.
Yeah,
And any
yeah.
other country you're planning to visit?
So a few days ago, I was in Japan, and in Japan, you have Shibuya 109, Ichimaru-kyu.
Okay.
So that's part of the story. Hangulal is another part of the story. It's related to 10-9. In Thailand, that's where I want to go next. So tomorrow I'm flying to Thailand. One day I walked out into the street. I was standing at a street corner, and the light poles are numbered. And so I was standing miraculously at 10 and 9 at the street corner. So I could have stood at street corner 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but I was standing at 9, 10, and for how I could see it, I read it as 10, 9.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, oh my gosh, how did that happen? So I also want to go to Oman, but the war between Israel and Iran is happening,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's wise for me to head in that direction.
Yeah, not wise
No.
in this time.
No.
You don't want to risk your life just
Right.
for travel.
Just for a YouTube channel,
Maybe you can.
So
So what is your plan for, that I asked before you turn the camera on?
my plan for Korea.
Well, in general, I know it's your summer vacation
Yes.
and you will return to school and teaching Spanish, right? But is there any other plan for your future career or anything that you have in mind? I know that your plan, one of your plans, I assume, that develop your YouTube channel
Yes.
well.
Yes.
But but any plan that you can share? Haven't shared, but you want to share?
Like Manam, I want to create a church for 10-9. A ch-
Really? You're fun? It was a joke? I didn't get it. I don't get it.
it's kind of a joke, but it's also it's a possibility because in San Francisco there is a church dedicated to a jazz singer.
Okay.
Excuse me, a jazz musician, very famous jazz musician, and the idea that he could become a saint, and a church could be created around him, intrigued me, because my story is about a rapper, a hip hop artist.
Really?
Yes, and
Huh?
and what's really interesting is there was a painting created in 1982.
Okay.
And the painting was of a person, of this rapper, this hip hop artist, who wasn't even born until 1985.
Okay. What is that?
So, can you believe it that a painting was created 3 years? The painting was of a person, of a man who wasn't even born until 3 years later.
Yeah.
And I saw the painting, I looked at it, and I said, I know who that is. And the artist wrote words on the painting that all relate to that man's life.
Who is that man? You?
No, absolutely not. No, it's not me. No.
You were not born in 1985 for sure.
Right, no. And now, the way that I was able to discover this painting and I was able to see what I see is because in the painting is the number 109. And so when I saw the painting and I saw 109, it called to me. It said, pay attention to this number, pay attention to this painting.
Was that like the first time that, I mean, I know that you have a book, your own book.
Oh, right, you have a copy.
Red,
I sent you a copy, yeah.
Like a red color
Yes.
cover. And is that the reason that you are so like intrigued or interested in the number, which is 109? Is that the like first time that made you very interested in this particular number, or it was one of the reasons, one of the motivations?
It was one of the reasons, but it was a matter of seeing these numbers over and over again, and it created a pattern. It created I was being conditioned to see these numbers, and it was kind of annoying.
Oh, okay.
Why do I keep encountering these numbers,
Right.
mysteriously strange, situations? Until 2019, when I understood why I was seeing these numbers. So it was a very spiritual scenario. And then, interestingly enough, 109 is just one number away from Bektalban, Bekparo. Which in Asian countries like Korea, 108 is a very spiritual, highly spiritual number.
Is it? I don't know.
Really?
Maybe you can explain to me. I
Really?
didn't know. I mean, like for sure. For example, 7, lucky number.
Yes.
4
Yes.
indicates death.
Right.
And 3, it's a perfect number. But I never learned about like spiritual number, which is 108.
Okay. So in 108, it's a number that is common in Buddhism and also in the Hindu religion. So in Buddhism, Jal.
Okay.
So you have to bow.
Like 108 times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the question would be, well, why 108 times? I know why it's 108 times.
Why?
Because 108 is a sacred number because it's found in nature. It's found in the universe. It's found in the human body.
Okay.
And when you find a correlation between the universe and the human body, then you find meaning in why we are here, in our purpose. So
Okay.
yeah, it's deep. We'd have to go into it more,
Yeah.
but I think that the reason why we're able to sit here and talk about these numbers, which probably mean nothing, is because it's a very spiritual calling, and Korea is a very highly spiritual place.
Yeah, it is. It is. Very intense and spiritually. Yeah, I agree.
And so when I travel to these spiritual locations in Korea, Bulguksa, or any temple, then I was becoming aligned with spirituality, with nature.
All right.
So much so that I think my spirit, my soul, was called.
I see.
You have-
Universe.
yeah.
Called by universe.
Yeah.
Not like a Buddha or not Mahomet or not particular saint or God.
Just a heightened awareness, mindfulness, that type of thing. So that's all.
Okay. Interesting. So you want to do like regarding your YouTube channel,
Yeah.
your plan is develop it, and regarding your story,
Yeah.
right? because you have interesting story that you mentioned, you have an offer mentioned. And what about your career-wise? Okay, of course, YouTube is one of your careers, but like you're a
Okay.
teacher.
Oh, personally,
but,
yes.
Yeah, like would you like to pursue as a teacher even after, like, or any other plan?
I'm enrolled in a teacher credentialing program in America. So the goal is to become a credentialed teacher. And because right now I'm a substitute, and so it's quite unstable. But once I become a credentialed a teacher, I can stay where I am.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's my goal. So
Oh, so you want to be an official teacher,
Yes.
right? At
Yes.
school, high
Yes.
school or middle school?
high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because that will open up more doors career-wise. Yeah. And yeah, so that's my goal.
So you want to continue like a teaching?
Yes.
Because you were a
Oh, yeah.
professor, instructor in Korea.
Excellent question. Because the number 109 is the number of the teacher. So in this number, I found my
Okay.
purpose.
Oh, okay.
So my purpose has always been to be a teacher, whether I liked it or not. Because when I was younger, I did not desire to be a teacher. But I found my calling, I found my purpose in Korea as a teacher. And it continued to America, Saudi Arabia, Peru, Oman,
Okay.
where everywhere I've been working, I've been a teacher, whether I like it or not.
I see. So it's your destiny.
Kind of my destiny.
To
And
teach.
yes. And at this point, I want to teach about Big Kuban, Big Palban, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can relate to this number too. For example, what is the meaning of Hangul and I in Korea?
Yes.
Not focusing. I mean, my suggestion, like, because you said like, because Korean Hangul and I is really meaningful for Koreans, you know, and we celebrate it.
Oh, yes.
So maybe through this number,
Yes.
you can open the door towards other cultures and explain to your subscribers. And also, what, like a corner, what is Thailand? You said like some corner. It was like 9, 10?
It was 10-9.
10-9. So you can maybe share us the story of that place
Yes.
and people there through your number.
So you get it. So I'm going to turn the camera off now. I think we captured a lot.
Right.
And but I also know that when the camera goes off, that's when the magic happens.
What magic happens? What magic happens? What magic?
That's when that's when I think we're less conscious, self-conscious, and then we relax, and then we can talk about other things that
Yeah, your personal things.
yeah.
Your
All right.
information.
So that's it for now. Okay, this is my lovely, accomplished, wonderful friend, Korean journalist friend. Okay, Victoria here in Seoul.
Yeah, so not
Yeah.
Daegu.
Not Daegu, but where we met
Yeah.
originally. All right, that's it.
Wow.
No. All right, so Victoria and I are over here in Seoul, South Korea, and we got the camera on now. Yeah, so we finished our conversation. We got reacquainted back there at the Starbucks, and so now Victoria is going to give me a tour, a brief tour. Victoria has to go back to work, so she was kind enough to meet me during her lunch break, but she's got to go back to work. She's busy. She's on her phone. She's busy.
I don't. Yeah, it's never been as busy as it was like before. It was like a really busiest life I ever had.
Okay.
One of the like top.
All right. So during the tour, I'm gonna ask you to hold this. hold the microphone.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of there's intense. It's really intense what's happening in Korea right now. But every year, all the time in Korea, it's always been intense because I remember, protests. I remember seeing my very first protest. I turned a corner and there were hundreds, if not thousands, of police officers in uniform, and I was like, oh man, this is wild. Pretty scary, intimidating, right here in Seoul. So, can you hold the microphone?
Oh, sure. Thank you. Not thank you. But
Or is it?
because like my
Want me to hold
voice.
something? Give me something. Your umbrella.
I think I can put my cell phone here now. Back. I happen to have like a habit of saying thank you because
Thank you.
somehow and even in Korean, I think I'm becoming British.
Well, it's not too bad. I wouldn't say that's bad. So these are all of the workers who are heading back to work. The end of their lunch break.
Yes. It looks like, I don't know every individual, but they're heading towards the National Assembly, so they must be.
Are they gonna allow me to video past this?
Unsure. That is something that I'm unsure. I saw like yesterday some foreigners were walking around, but they were not like filming.
They were not
Some of them like
협상을 하였으나 우리는 시민급과 수당 육제 환경 대수당하나 연평균 690명을만 받았으며 국가는 원년 판정자 세금으로 부여금 중 98% 이상 가입체
So that is the main building
Okay.
of the National Assembly where all the laws or what is called.
You have to put the microphone. You have to hold the microphone. here.
So the building, you see the dorm?
Yeah.
That is the really main building where all the there are many important meetings
Yes.
happening and lawmakers make bill, like what is called, like what make a law,
Yes.
but there is like a special term for that, right? What do you say? 법안 상정.
Bills.
Bills are
they're
created.
lobbying. Yes.
So this coming tomorrow there will be some main like important meeting will be held, and also like martial law related. There was that building. Soldiers entered to stop lawmakers.
Really?
Yeah, if you look at the information
Yeah.
on TV,
Yeah.
but I was not there, so I cannot tell like the details because I only saw from TV.
Wow. All right.
And this is the building where all the lawmakers' office are situated.
Yeah.
So we have 300 lawmakers, and around 170 or 167 to 170, they are the lawmakers from Democratic Party.
Okay.
And the second biggest number is from PP. The short term, I know in Korean, 국민의힘, but
Okay.
I'm conscious to translate it into English because I have to be accurate. So I'm heading to. If you're asking me where I'm heading to the next to this building. This
Okay.
building called 의원회관 I mentioned, where all the lawmakers' office are placed and situated.
Yes.
And then next to that building, we call it the brown color
Yep.
or yellowish color. That's the building which is 소통관. 소통 means communication,
Okay.
where all the reporters are not like us stay pretty much. They have we have our own desks provided by here.
All right. So this is a lot. This is a politically, things are happening in Korea. So
Yeah.
and I'm unaware of them. Thank you for letting me know. But
Yeah,
what-
recently we know that we have a
come
new
over here for a
president.
second. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I don't-
You were not
I think-
interested.
I want you to say I see 109
Okay. You have
in front of the Korean flag over here. So, what?
well, but
Oh,
you
the
got to
sticker?
show sticker. That's why I can say I see 109, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When you show me the sticker.
It's too far. Where is it?
I will hold it. I will hold it for you.
You okay?
Yeah.
Give me your umbrella or something.
Yeah,
Give
maybe
me something.
it's better. I can.
Yes.
For you.
Thank you.
For you, I'm doing this.
Yes.
I'm so shy, But I'm doing this for you because you came from the States. All right. I see
Yes.
109.
In 한국말로.
한국말로
네.
I see 109.
네. 빅토리아 베이입니다.
네.
109번 와요. 안녕하세요. Something like that.
What? I'm sorry.
빅토리아 베이 입니다.
네.
Where are we? 외환 국 다다다다. 써 있어요.
있어요 in Korean.
109번 와요.
109번 뭐야? 보아요?
보아요.
네. I will try. Gosh, I didn't even do this. Like when my company asked me to do this, like video reporter, I was like hesitant
Yeah.
because, like, writer, pen reporter
Yeah.
also can do this reporter.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Because
Okay.
like if you go inside, like I saw that pen reporter who write,
Yeah.
they also do this. Some media
Yeah.
that has newspaper online, and when they have TV channel,
Yeah.
one reporter can do both.
Okay.
But like the reason I mentioned, company from like a video cameraman staff asked me to do this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just shy. I'm not, but I'm doing this for you. You have to remember.
All right.
So what? In Korean, 빅토리아입니다 in the place, and 109 보아요. Okay.
네, 네.
All right. I'll do this, and I'm heading to the building for work. Ready? 네, 빅토리아입니다. 국회의사당에 있고요. 저는 109를 봅니다.